How are you doing today, lads and lasses? And welcome back to my channel for another video. So, uh, today we are going to be giving away some patches. So, before we get to that, before I get to the unboxing, I want to preface this. So, a few months ago, I made a review video about some patches I bought from PK Patchworks. One of them in particular was a Major League Galil. I made some statements under uh, misinformation. I was lied to about who had permission to run those patches. So I need to retract something I said. Apparently, there are multiple people with permission to run that design. So the ones I purchased originally, they are not counterfeit. That person has permission to run those designs. These are those in particular. So I just wanted to make that public and apologize to anyone that I offended. I wanted to apologize to the patch seller that I bought these from. I didn't name names last time. I'm not going to name names this time. So again, I wanted to go ahead and start this video, get that out there. I was wrong. I just learned the other day, a few days ago, that I was wrong. So I figured I'm going to put that out there with this video. So, with that out of the way, let's get to the unboxing. So, coming to us straight from Sweden, previously, it's a Kawaii Patches and Stuff. They previously sent me the Prince and the Gatwood patch. According to the my point of contact with them, these are not printed patches. These are, I believe he said they are woven. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to find out. And today we're going to be unboxing it with one of these chintzy little credit card knives. They're great. You put them in your wallet, you forget you've got it until you're going through security at the TSA and they pin you to the floor. Not speaking from personal experience, but I don't really ever use it for anything. It's just out of my wallet. I haven't put it back in since I took it out before I went to Anime Expo earlier this year. So we'll just use that today. So same as last time, the fine gentleman from Europe sent me some prints in here. Totally not fap stains. Well, considering you're not me, I'll take your word on it. Yeah, it's good to have a sense of humour. And so, we've got some big old prints. Let's see if we can get it off. There is some scotch tape here on the back. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, so these fine folks. Oh, the prints are taped to the board. See what I mean? Chintzy, it's popping apart on me. They're fighting me every step of the way. And a little bit of tape on it down here at the bottom. They really didn't want these coming loose. Okay, we've got them free. Piece of cardboard. Okay, so we've got two prints. Now, if you watched my previous video on the stuff from Kawaii Patches and Stuff, they sent a smaller version of this print. Einsventh Tiger. and he told me what it means. I don't remember what it means now. I believe it has something to do with the tiger is quiet or something like that. It's something to do with tanks. And this one measures, these are big. It's a whopping 8.25 inches long by 6 inches wide. Anything on the back? No. Alright, that's fine. So, very nice. It's a very glossy print, so you can see the reflection coming off it, obviously. Just as high quality as the other one that I got from him. And then they've got their new design, their new girl that's going to be on. It is measuring in, it's 6 inches wide by 8.25 inches tall. So same size as the other one, very large print, very nice. You can put it in a frame, put it up on your wall, and you're going to be pretty satisfied with it, I would say. And lastly, we've got something in here. We've got some plastic wrap around it, patches. Okay, so we're going to be careful with these. We're just going to no, not going to stab through them. If anything, I'm going to cut myself while I'm opening these. Okay, so get rid of the trash. And looking at these are honestly, they feel like they feel like they're the exact same production as the first ones. In fact, let me go grab one real quick for comparison. Okay, so I've got one of the OGs right here, and it's, as far as I can tell, it's the exact same as the other. It looks like photo printed on it looks like a photo printed patch. Same style of mirrored border, same shiny, same very smooth finish, like it's a plastic or something. So maybe I was wrong, maybe I misunderstood what my contact was saying to me from Kawaii Patches. So these are in fact printed same as the originals as far as I can tell. That said, it's a fairly nice design. It's hard to catch the details under the light because it's reflecting off, and it's got all that glitter in there. It's really annoying to look at. It's not as the original. If you get it out from under the light, it's not as bad. The glitter isn't. You can still pick it out if you're in a lighted room. It's still coming off it. And it makes the details hard to see. The edges are the fine details, the ripples, the folds in the claws. It's all really annoying to try and see. It's really hard to make out the detail, and it's probably because the design is too detailed for this method. There's too many shadows. It's too nuanced, alright? Something like this, there's not as much glitter in it. You can still make out the design. The shadows aren't too bad. This one, it just doesn't work. And with the original, it's got the same problem, but it's really not as noticeable because the colors are a bit more muted, more grey. This one, they're a bit brighter. It's just really hard to look at and pick out the details, especially with a bright light on it. But honestly, that's my only real complaint with it. Feeling around on the back of the two patches, with it having the mirrored border and the Velcro affixed to the back, it looks like the Velcro is sewn, or no, Aye, so the Velcro appears to be sewn on. It's hard to make it out, but you can see the threads in there connecting it. Okay, so the camera's not picking it up, but there are threads in there. It is sewn on Velcro backing. On this one in particular, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but there is a slight bulge there from where the mirrored border had some thread overrun, and they just put the Velcro on top of it instead of cutting it off. It's not going to affect the wear. There's that same little bulge at the bottom of this one. Thankfully, it's behind the buttstock and not in between our legs. And on this one, it's there, but it's not as noticeable as the other two. This one's a little bit better. So, very nice patches. If you're looking to get some, I would recommend getting them for your collection. It's just the design is too shiny. You can't make out the fine details. The smoke coming off the rifle, like there's some all the way up through there, but even to the naked eye, it's hard to see. I'm assuming that's hair, although I'm kind of wondering why it suddenly turns blonde there at the end. I don't really understand. Just the shiny, it's hard to look at under direct light. Now, up on the patch wall, with the light coming down on it like that, it's not bad at all. It's really easy to see. But straight down, or if you're looking at it straight down, you're trying to catch the details, it's hard. So I'm going to try to get some good pictures to put on here, some good pictures to put on my page that I'm going to be uploading before this review goes live. And again, don't be afraid to buy some. They're going to look nice if you put them on your wall like so, and the light's not coming down straight against it perpendicular. If it's coming down like so, it's not as bad looking at them. It's still not great, but it's not as bad. You're not going to really notice it as much. That said, the colors and it being printed and shiny, I can't get behind it as much as if it was an embroidered patch or a woven patch or even a dye-up patch. I've got some other printed patches. They suffer from the same shiny problem, but the design of the patch isn't as susceptible to the problem, to the shiny, as much as these are. So it's, as far as designs go, it's very lovely. I mean, it's a USGI, but female with a big old rack, and at least I'm assuming it looks like that's an M1 Garand. I'm fairly certain it's supposed to be a USGI, and correct me if I'm wrong. Lovely design. I love it. Especially the way it's captured on this print. I just feel it would be better served on a different media. Overall, there's no stray threads or anything like that. Very high production quality, very well done patches. Just I can't give it full marks. That's the only problem. So if you want some, then go buy some. You're not going to regret it. But if you're looking for perfection, I'm only going to give this one an 8 out of 10 based on the design, and it's just really nice. So anyways, ramblings aside, we are going to be doing a giveaway, just like I've been talking about on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, just like the title of the video says. So I'm going to be giving away both prints and the patch. That's right, there's going to be 3 winners to this contest, same as the previous contest with the kawaii patches and stuff. So, the ways to win: like my Facebook page, like Kawaii Patches and Stuff's Facebook page. You have to like both Facebook pages. If you do not, then you're not going to win any of the prizes, alright? I've had to disqualify people in the past because they didn't like one page or the other. After that, you can get bonus entries. Visit their web store, visit my web store. Follow me on Twitter, enter using Instagram, and you can gain 5 bonus entries by referring your friends. Get them to use the link that you send them, alright? So you'll end up with 11 entries total if you do everything, and you get 5 friends to enter. I'll be announcing the winners next Thursday afternoon, American time. The contest will end at Wednesday, 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Alright? So 12 a.m. Thursday Central Standard Time. It'll be too late to enter. I'll be emailing the winners shortly after that time. Alright? So anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you like these videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon. You know, I've got a few supporters there. I demonetize my videos, but I'm doing this out of the goodness of my own heart. Thankfully, we've got great patch providers, great patch makers like Kawaii Patches and Dullahan Patch Company and Diode Art and Design, and they're sending me stuff to review and give away to you guys, so I don't have to pay anything out of pocket. But you know, I'm not made out of money, and there are other great patches that you might want to see reviewed, that I want to review, that I can't buy right now. Supporting me on Patreon allows me to buy some of those patches so I can review them and start maybe doing some torture tests on those patches to get that information out to you. So anyways, and if you can't support me on Patreon, that's fine. You can also support me by going to my website and buying my patches there, or just like and share and subscribe if you're not already. Let the world become crispy. So anyways, thank you everybody for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you next Friday. I'm going to be reviewing some Idolmaster figures that I bought for the Idolmaster movie collection. I look forward to seeing you then, and as always, don't get bloody. Cut towards your buddy. I would like to say thank you to all my patrons, especially Quentin. He's part of the call out tier on my Patreon. If you would like to join him and the other patrons, just follow the link in the description. It's patreon.com/tacticalbacon. Just $1 or $2 helps me out a lot. I hope to see you there.